Hi guys, so recently I built an AI powered e-commerce store using Django, React and Gemini. So right in this video, I'm going to show you, we are going to explore the application together, and later I'll show you how you can set up your own e-commerce store, your own AI powered e-commerce store in this video. And maybe in the next video, we are going to deploy the application together. But right now, let's explore and I'll show you how you can set up your own e-commerce store in this video. So right on my screen here, we have our e-commerce store. It is called Purple Store. So up here, we can see we have the featured products, and down here we have all products, and we have different categories of products. You can check them out if you want to. We have the clothing, we have the books, right? So back to the all section now. So what do you do as a customer? You want to buy some products, right? You come over here. You can decide to add some items to your cart. You don't have to be logged in. You can add some items to your cart. And before I forget, this e-commerce also, we also have the admin dashboard. We'll get there very soon. So as a customer, you come on board, you can, okay, I love this wristwatch, I can add to my cart, right? I love this top, this heel figure top, or this sweater, add to my cart, right? So you can also check their detail pages if you want to. So right now you can see now we have this already in our cart. It has been added to the cart, right? So over to the cart right now. Let's see what the cart looks like. So here's our cart, and we have two items. We have the wristwatch and we have the sweater in our cart. You can decide to increase your individual quantities, right, if you want to, and the cart also gets updated in real time. You get, so it's looking good. It's looking good. Over here, you can search for products if you want to search. You can search for products. I could just search for the strawberry. Everything works well. Strawberry, hit enter, and then you can see we have the strawberry cake. We have the American strawberry. It's beautiful. I can decide to add them to my cart if I want to add to carts. And right now, back to the cart now. I have the wristwatch, the sweater, the strawberry, and the strawberry cake. So right now, this is a full stack. This is a full stack application, right? Powered by React and Django, and there is some touch of AI. We'll get there very soon. So right, I can decide to purchase these items, right? Let's proceed to checkout. So click on the checkout button. Let's pay. So right now, what's happening now? So we have to get logged in. You understand? Before you pay, we have to get your credential. You have to get logged in. You understand? So right now, I'm going to log in with an account I already have. I might just say dave@gmail.com. At gmail.com. So if you don't have an account, you can always sign up. You can see, come over to the sign up button, sign up, and then proceed. So right now, let me just log in and then make my payments. It's important. So we are trying to sign in now. Come on. So let's wait for it. So right now, I am now on the checkout page. I've signed in. So remember I said I already have. So right now, I already use this account before to purchase items. I've already used this account before to purchase items. This is the one I logged in with. So I already have this address filled up already. But if you don't like the boy, as a user, you can always update your address if you want to. So now what we do now, you can simply place order and then you make payment, right? So place your order. So it's trying to process, and we are getting redirected to Paystack where you can make our payments. So currently we are using the test version of Paystack. Don't worry, I'll show you how you can migrate to the live version so you can collect payments in real time. But currently we are on Paystack test version. You get, so right now it says I'll just choose success. We are paying with our card. Click on success. This is Paystack test version, right? Click on success and then let's pay. And let's hope our payment is successful. Let's see now. So it's saying right now processing payments, and it says payment successful, and then I can view my orders. So now Dave has made a new order today. You can see the order up here. He purchased a wristwatch, the sweater, the strawberry, and the strawberry cake, if you can remember, right? So we have them here. That's good. So this is all about the customer aspects of the e-commerce sites. So I said before, we also have an admin dashboard whereby you can come on board as an admin and then add products, check out the inventory. You can check out the e-commerce analytics. You can see how things are going. So right now, let's see the admin dashboard. So click on this icon, on this user profile icon, then click on admin dashboard. So currently, the logged in user does not have access to this dash. The logged in user does not have access to this dashboard. Remember, Dave is a logged in user currently. So right now, before you can access the admin dashboard, you have to be logged in as an admin. An admin has to be logged in. So right now, I'm going to log in as an admin. I'm going to enter the admin's credentials, and then let's log in. So right now, Clinton is the admin. So we are trying to sign in now. So yes, now so right now this is the admin's dashboard. You get now. So this is the dashboard. Now we have 11 products on the e-commerce store, and we've already gotten 17 orders for the month, and we've made about $2,000 in revenue, and this is a percentage growth of our e-commerce, right? And here we can see we have some orders that are saying we have some recent orders made by some customers, and on the right side we have items that are going down in stock. For example, now for the strawberry we only have 9 left. For the camera we have 7 left. So this is the dashboard, and then we have the product session. You understand? So this is right here. Over here the admin can come on board add add products, you get, and add new products, you get. So I'm going to show you how it works. So over here, click on the add product button. So what do? You input a product name. I could just let me pick. Right now I have to let me just pick a product image first based on what I have on my gallery. Let me pick a product image. So let's just scroll down. Let's pick something. A product I have to pick something fine. Let's add this toy. We'll just call this I'm trying to find something, looking for something sharp, something. Okay, let's add this monitor. I'll call this, yeah. So we have this product now. Show your face. Yeah, I'm going to call it Sony monitor, right? And then right now we are going to pick a category. It's going to be under electronics, right? The price, let's just say $200. The quantity we want to have, let's say we have about 12 of it. That's a quantity. And over here I want to write the description of this. I want to write the description of this monitor. You understand? So we can do that with AI. So that's where Gemini comes in. Gemini helps us with our product description. You get. So before this will work, if you don't, so if I remove this now and I try to click here, you can see it says please enter product name first. You get. That's the error message. Try again. It will tell you to enter the name of the product. Right now our product is called Sony monitor. So let's try again. Click on the button that says generate with AI. Click on it. Let's see now. It's going to generate a beautiful description for us. Right now you can see I have our description now. You can see it says we have it there. That's perfect. So I don't have to type this by myself. With AI will give you something beautiful. We've got our description there. And then I could just say I could add the product now, add products. So right now we have our Sony monitor added now. $200, 12 pieces of it. Right, so I can decide to update it if I want. So I could just say I need 20 pieces and not 12. And then you can also decide to generate a new AI description if you want to. That's if you want to, right? So we have 20 of it. You can decide to delete it if you want to delete, but I'm not deleting it. So we have a new product added by the admin. Only the admin can do this. We have the search. We can search for, let's search for Sony. Let's see, you can see Sony comes up. We have Sony monitor and we also have the Sony camera. That's perfect. So back to the orders. So here's the orders page now. So right here, the admin can see all orders that has been made on the website. The admin can see every orders coming in. And the admin can always come here and update the status of individual orders. For example, I can update this to say delivered. Right now the order is now being delivered. You get. So as an admin I can come here and say, okay, this order now is no longer pending, it is now being processed. I can see, once you can see that's how it is. So you can change, you can always update an admin can always come here and then I can update this to now this order is saying successful. That means the user has made payment. I can then, as an admin, I can come over here and then say order is being shipped, and it gets updated. And once it has been shipped, and once it has been shipped, it means the order has now been delivered. Once it gets, so I can also come back here and then update the status to say to become delivered, right? And you can see that it works. That's the work of an admin. I can filter the orders based on the pending status, based on based on delivered. We have them based on processing. Those are the success orders you get. So you can search for an order based on the order ID you get. So it all works. It works, right? It's perfect. You understand? So I can also decide to delete an order. So back to the order. I can decide to delete an order. Delete. Let's say let's delete this order. Click on continue. But right now it says that orders can only be deleted after 7 days. Even in a stance, so after 7 days, and you can only delete pending orders. So right now if I let's try deleting this order that says deliver. Let's try deleting the first order. Let's try. Click on continue. And it says now only pending orders can be deleted, and it must be done after 7 days. You understand? That's beautiful, right? So let's see our store analytics. Click on it now. Right now, we've made over up to 1,700 up to $1,700 total revenue. We've gotten 5 orders from last month. We have about $300 in average order value. Conversion rate is 3.2, and we can see the pie chart for our categories. So right now, electronics and food are currently selling the most. You can see they are currently, so the what we have under electronics, the products under electronics and under food are the ones selling the most based on the pie chart. This is real time. This is coming from the back end. This is real time dynamic data. It is not static. Don't worry, you have the source code and you see it for yourself. And right now we can see the top selling products, like the Elon Musk recommended books is 15. We have sold about 15 of it. The Italian macaroni, 9 of it. American strawberry. So, and here we have the monthly orders. Currently, I built this in November, and I am currently in November. That's why it's showing only for November. So once we move down to December, we are going to have a complete bar chart. This is meant to be a bar chart for the entire year, but currently we are in November. This was built in November. That's why we only have this singular bar. You get, so this is the work of the admin. We have the admin dashboard, we have the product inventory, we have the orders where the admin can update orders, then we have the analytics, right? And then you can go back to the store, right? And then you can make your purchases as an admin. You can also buy items if you want to buy, right? As an admin, you can buy your items if you want to buy. And we also had to integrate Gemini to help us generate product description. So right now, I've explored the application with you guys. It's an e-commerce site with admin features, and then we also have a little touch of AI added to it. So now I want to show you how you can set up your own e-commerce store. So let's work on that next. Okay guys, so right now we are done with exploring the e-commerce site. So it's time for us to set up our own AI powered e-commerce store. So what do? Let's go over to GitHub. So back here, I'm going to open my GitHub now. So right now I'm going to get the source code, and then we are going to set up from scratch. Very, very simple and easy. So back here, I'm going to go over to my repositories. Yeah, so these are the two. So this is the front end part, the React AI powered e-commerce site. This is the front end. And over here, this is our Django. This is our API, the backend part, Django AI powered e-commerce API. So what do? We have to let's clone it. You don't have to clone, it's not a must to clone, right? So let's click on the AI, on the API parts. You can just download if you want. You can just come over here, download the source code, right? Download the zip file. So for you guys, just download the source code, download the zip file, download zip. No need for cloning. Let's just download it and then go straight to the point. So it's downloading. So as for you guys, get a source code as early as possible. You have to get the source code as early as possible, because in the nearest future I might put it out there for a price. You might have to pay for it later. But now that I can, well, currently it is free. So get a source code as fast as you can, because later I might have to attach a price tag to it. You get. So we've gotten the backend downloaded. So let's get the front end downloaded too. There is it, React AI powered e-commerce site. Do you want to subscribe to my channel? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment. That's one of the best ways for you to that's one of the best ways you can support me. Right. So now let's download the React application, the React code, download zip. Okay, now we've gotten both of them downloaded. That's perfect. So I think let's go over to my downloads and then extract them. So right now we have the front end part open on VS Code. And over here we also have the back end parts. We have two of them now. They are both. So yes, I chose the authors. So they are both open on VS Code. So right now let's work on the setup. First thing first, for the React application, I'm going to open my new terminal, And what's the first thing you need to run? Let's close this right side, bring this down a bit. Let's use command prompt. And then what you need to do first, the usual thing, just run npm install npm install. Oh yeah, that's it for the React front end. So back to our API, back to the Django part. First thing first, let's create our virtual environment. So let's let's create a new terminal, and then let's use command prompt. So let's create our virtual environment. So I'm going to say Python make venv, make virtual environment. Let's call it venv. So hit enter. Let's see if our React app is done installing. Okay, I think it's done. That's good. So let's run npm run dev. Let's close this a bit. Npm run dev. Right now trying to run our React server. I'm going to close this guy. Don't need this again. We are starting from scratch. Npm run dev. Yeah, so my React server is currently live. Let's open it and see. So for the backend, we have our virtual environment created. It has been created. So right now, let's activate it. So we're going to say venv, then backward slash, then we'll say scripts, then activate. We have to use backward slash. So our virtual environment has been activated. So these are you activate your virtual environment if you're on Windows. So for those that are going to be on Mac or on Linux, we have to use source, then say venv. I think is then, let's be sure. Then we are going to say /scripts, then activate. This for those on Linux and on the Mac computer, right? But if you're on a Windows computer, the first approach I did is how you activate your virtual environment. So what's the next step now? So let's install the contents of our requirement.txt file. Let's install all these packages, right? So over here, make sure your virtual environment is activated before you install these packages. So I'm going to say pip install, then we'll say how, then we'll say requirements.txt, that's the name of the file. Pip install how requirement.txt, hit enter. To take some time, but let's wait. Yeah, so our React app is up now. Currently, it says 0 products. That's because our Django, our API is not yet running. So once it starts running, we're going to have our products live displaying here. So this is just a dummy React application. Nothing is there. The cart is empty. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So let's wait for our Django. Let's wait for the API to be done. So we are going to have something beautiful. So currently we are trying to install all the packages needed to run this application successfully. So that's what we are trying to do, and it's going to take quite some time, but let's wait for it. So right now we are done with the installation of the packages. They are all done. That's perfect. So we have to run our server. So, and currently our React app expects us, if we check the React application, so over here in the api.tx file, we are expecting the server to be on port 8008, right? Port 8008. So what do I do? Back here, I'll come over here and I'll run the server on port 8008. So I'm gonna say Python manage.py run server 8008. So it throws some errors. Right? So I think it's complaining about our Google API key. So right now, remember we are using Gemini in this project, right? So we have to go get the Gemini API key. So let's get it right away. So to your browser, first thing first, go down to your browser and just search Google AI Studio. Yeah, Google AI Studio. I think click on this link. So right now we're on this page now. You can see we have different AI models. We have the Nano Banana, we have the VO, we have text to speech with Gemini, a lot of them, right? So right now, I want to just get an API key to use Gemini in our project, right? So right now, click on documentation. So right here, you can see how you can use the different models from Google. You can see we have Gemini, Image Gen, VO, Lyria, a lot of them. You can check them out. But right now, once you get an API key for Gemini in our project, so click on this button that says Get a Gemini API key. Click on it. So it's free. You don't even need to sign up. That's one of the amazing things about it. You don't need to sign up. It's free. So super free, no sign up, get your API key and you start integrating Gemini in your project, right? So right now I already have some API keys. If you don't have, you can just click here to create a new API key. But as for me, I already have two API keys. I'll just copy one of them, copy this, and back to my project. Let's go add it. So if we check closely in my settings.py file, I'm going to scroll down. You can see now we have to store our Gemini API key with this name, right? With this name, we have to do that. So I have to create a new file now called .env. So you have to store this API key in a .env file. I'll paste it. This is my API key, right? I've gotten it. So what's the next thing? So make sure you get your own. Don't use my get yours. So I'll copy this now. And then over here, so it's like this, you have to do it. So we have our API key for Gemini. It's now here. Perfect. Now I'm sure this should work. So now let's run server again. Perfect. There is no issues. Everything is fine. To the browser, refresh the page, and let's see if. So back to the store page. Now we have all our products again. Perfect, right? So is someone logged in? I don't think someone. Let's see if someone is logged in. I guess user is logged in already. So you can log out the user. You can sign up if you want to. Let me just say jane@gmail.com. Now say Jane over here as a username and then password. Let me just input something there. Then let's create accounts. So I'm going to sign up now. Let's sign in as Jane. Let's sign in. So right now Jane is signed up perfectly. You can see it says welcome back Jane. Perfect. So Jane is signed up. What can Jane do? Remember, we need to also go get our Paystack secret key. If we check over here, if we check your settings.py file, we also need to get the Paystack secret key. It's important. So for you to make payments, you have to get the secret key also. So let's get it right away. So let's go over to Paystack, paystack.com. So Paystack is a payment gateway to collect payments. So I had to integrate Paystack because it's super straightforward to integrate. If you don't like Paystack, if you want something else, you can just drop it in the comments. If you want us to use Stripe or PayPal, drop it. Just say it in the comment, and then we are going to integrate space. We are going to then integrate PayPal or Stripe. If you want it, just say it in the comments. But for now, we are using Paystack. So right now, just log into your account. So I'm already logged into my. So I want to go get my secret key, right? So click on settings on the sidebar, settings, and then click on, I think, API keys and webhooks up here, and there you get. So this is live mode. So with live mode, you can collect payments in real time. With the live mode, if you toggle your live mode, so currently we are on test mode. So if you toggle to live mode, you can collect payments in real time, but you have to go verify your business and do some other stuff. But just for tutorial's sake, we are going to go with the test mode for speed. So now there is my test secret key. Here it is. It's here. I can just copy. Right, this is my test secret key for Paystack. So if you want to collect payments in real time, toggle to live mode and then verify your account, and then you can collect payments, in real time. But as for this tutorial's sake, we are going to go with the test mode. So I've got my secret key there. Perfect. So what's the next step? Let's see if our application is going to run. So now, because of the source code, everything is up again. Come on. Okay, so we have the products, we have the featured products. So now let's add to carts. Add to carts. Perfect. So we have a launch recommended book. So let's read it. So right now, let's get the book right. Add to carts. Perfect. So back to our carts now. You can increase the quantity if you want to. You can add as much as you like. If you can pay for it, right? That's just it. So it says the shipping is free, right? So that's good. So let's proceed to checkout. Yeah, so now I'm gonna enter right now. Let's enter our information, our shipping address. Let me just say Jane Michael. The email address, let's say jane@gmail.com. Let's enter this address. We are good, right? And then let's place our order. So it says, oh, there is an error. The request failed. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. Let's run the server again. You know, we updated the .env file. We have to run the server again. Whenever you update your .env file, always run the server again. That way, your project knows that something was added. That way, the change is being captured. You get. So let's try again. So let's pay. That was the issue. So now you can see it's back now. So we are being redirected to Paystack to make our payments. I'll just say use order payments method, and then just pick card. Let's go with card. Click on success and then pay. So now we've made payments. Jane has made payments, right? The cart is now empty. Let's view orders. Cool. So this is Jane's order. She bought some of this stuff. Her cart is empty. That's fine. Cart is now empty. Order history. Here is Jane's order, right? So over to the admin dashboard. Oh, sorry, you can't access this page. Jane is not an admin, so she can't access the page. So back here, I have to log in as the admin. Let's sign in now. So here's the admin now. Yeah, so let's see if our API keys, let's see if the Gemini API key is working. Let's try adding product again. As an admin, I could just pick a product from here. Let's pick something, and then let's just go with something Cool. Should I pick food or let's pick a toy? Let's pick books. I'll just call this, let's say, Jeff Bezos recommended books. Jeff Bezos, category books, price, let's just say $80, quantity 20. Then let's generate the description with AI. Generate with AI. Let's wait for it. Cool. So you can see now we've gotten the AI description. Perfect. That's good. So now we can then add products. Everything is working fine. Back to store. So if you check the dashboard, we now have 12 products. Back to store. You can see we have the book here. Jeff Bezos recommended books. Here is the description. Perfect, right? So now, yeah, this is the basic setup. You get the source code from GitHub. You do you have to do the necessary things, create your virtual environment, install the required packages, run your server, get your API keys for Gemini and Paystack, and then you're good to go, right? So I don't know, do you guys want me to make a tutorial on this from scratch? If you want me to make a tutorial on this from scratch, just comment that in the comment section, and then I might proceed with making a full tutorial from scratch. But I've already made several e-commerce tutorials on this channel. I've taught you guys how to build e-commerce APIs several times. Or if you want me to make a tutorial from scratch, I will do it. Just if I get enough comments in the comments saying make a tutorial from scratch, I'm going to do that. So this video now is to show you the application I built. It's to give you guys a source code to try it out yourself. Right? So in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can deploy this e-commerce, this AI-powered e-commerce application. I'll show you how you can deploy it on a live server. In this time, I choose Vercel, Railway, or Render. You understand? So that's going to be on a separate video, and that will be coming up very, very soon. So right now, you've gotten the source code. You can go through it. You understand? So I'll also do well to add a documentation for the API on the GitHub README. I'll add the documentation for the API on the GitHub README. So that's it for this video. I really hope you gained some value. If you did, subscribe to the channel, like the video. We'll see in the next video. So stay blessed and bye bye.